Good evening, fellow T-kash merchants. How are you? It is my hope that we are all doing fine. My name is Amos. I'm your trainer today under the T-kash Soko platform. I will be taking us through a very interesting session today. A very interesting session. When I talk about money, I always feel good because that is why I'm in business. I'm in business if kwa biashara nitengeneze pesa. Like I like that so much. So we're going to talk about how we get paid and when we get paid, where our money goes, and how we can access the balances. And of course, something very, very important, KYC. What is the meaning of KYC? Know your customer. Very interesting. So, welcome. Let us learn together how to use the Soko, how to benefit from the Soko, because Soko is a platform that has been made for us to benefit. It has 1,001 benefits. Like there's so many benefits of using the platform. Imagine just having the app do your calculations. Like you don't stress your mind. The app does the calculations for you. You're able to see how much you have. You're able also again to see how your business is running, like all under the same platform. This is very, very amazing. So this session comes after some two sessions. The first one was on how you can fix your shop. Of course, we did this session together, and it is still there posted on YouTube. You can watch it in case you missed it. Then we had a next session on how to make your first sale. We saw that there are three ways in which we can get paid. One of them is when the customer scans the Soko QR code. The second one is when they pay us via the cash option. And the third option is when they just pay us via the external wallet or the M-Pesa. So now we want to understand, where does this money go? Like hii pesa nikilipwa via T-kash inaenda wapi? So that is what we're gonna learn. That is what we're going to do together. So one of the things I want you to understand is niko kwa hii app right now, niko kwa business section, niko kwa side ya biashara. Nikiangalia hii side ya biashara, what I have is the first icon is the business logo, AI generated. Of course, I didn't pay anything for that, which is very amazing because I can even print this logo and use it as my business logo. So yeah, the app does that graphic designing for you. You don't have to pay for it. Then there is the T-kash balance that is showing there, which is 126 shillings. That is how rich I am. Then the Rotary tickets, which are two. Today's performance is the sale I've made today, which is 100 shillings. And of course, that is just one transaction. I have zero orders, I have zero customers served so far. Why is it zero customers, by the way? Yet, hapa tukikuja, tunaona make sale. Remember, this is a cash sale. When you sell something on cash, then this doesn't take the customer's name, and therefore the customers will remain to be zero. So now, where does this money go once I'm paid? So the money goes directly if the money is paid via the two options. One, T-kash Soko platform, which means that the customer also had the T-kash. So they scanned. Akiscan QR code yako na T-kash yake anakulipa directly. Hiyo pesa yako unaiona hapa kwa T-kash balance. You can be able to see that balance there. Like utaona tu imeongezeka. And then you can know imeongezeka na pesa ngapi na kwa nini via the wallet down there. If you come down here, there is the option of home, the option of orders, the option of sell, then the option of wallet. If I come to the wallet, then the wallet will be able to show me a number of things. One of them is the balance I have, the T-kash balance that I have. Remember, it picks this just automatically. It notes that I have a balance of 126 shillings. And of course, there is the pay later. So what is pay later? That is a very interesting question that I would want to answer so that as we progress together, we know what pay later is. Pay later is a type of a service that the app is bringing yenye make too digital. Tumekuwa tu tukipeana like our things on credit from our shops casually. Like a person walks in anakwambia, today I don't have money more, so can I just take this item and then nitakulipa tu baadaye, nitakulipa nikipata do ama nitakulipa nikipata mshahara. So some of the people maybe some of our customers maybe are employed people, so anakupromise salary ikiingia atakuja alipe hiyo item. So you end up now having a separate book, like unatafuta tu book, unajua this person called say Ahmed has taken something on credit that is worth 5,000. So that is how you have it recorded in your book. So that is a pay later activity, a pay later kind of activity. So this client has told you that he will pay you later but has gone with the item. So hizo pay later zote zitakuwa zinaapia hapa. The advantage of doing them via the app is that the debt will be collected automatically. So wewe utamfuata and he will not have to come to the shop. App itamkata tu pesa akiwa place yako. Another advantage is the app will protect you from falling into bad debts. What does that mean? Like when in the field of business you have suffered in one or the other, you give something on credit to someone and then they don't pay in return. So this app will help us to assess the credit worthiness, because kuna wase kabisa sio credit worthy. Ukimpatia tu kitu yako na ni hivyo utaimwona kwa shop yako tena. So this app will be helping us kujua ama huyu mtu ni credit worthy ama sio credit worthy, because tutakuwa na transactions zake, so zinamemekwa shop yetu, then be able to make that decision easily. So this balance yenye tunaona hapa juu, the T-kash balance has no pay later activity because there is nobody who has given, I have given items on credit. So that is why unaona pay later activity not yet. Then nikikuja hapo chini naona kuna cash payment, kuna cash payment ingine na kuna cash payment ingine. Of course I have the option of viewing all, so you can view all the transactions you have made. Nikiguza view all, then you see I've made so many cash transactions, and I have the option of searching for a certain transaction, or I have the option of going to the T-kash transactions that have been made via the T-kash soko platform. Nikiguza hapo zinaapia hapo, external wallet zitaapia hapo, na cash zinafaa ziapie now under that category. So I can be able to even see ni watu wangapi walipa na M-Pesa. So I'll go to the external wallet, I'll be able to see here how many people paid via this external wallet means. That means they had M-Pesa, so they didn't pay with cash, they didn't pay with of course the T-kash soko app. Again, nikiswitch hapa kwa T-kash soko, I'll be able to see the people who scanned, wangapi waliscan hiyo QR code ya soko and they paid. So those transactions will appear there. I just wanted to move back a bit, because now we have understood where the money goes. The money goes directly into your T-kash account. T-kash account is like a bank account that has been made for you by the T-kash soko platform, courtesy of Telkom Kenya Limited. Why is it important? Why is this wallet important? Like, this wallet is just holding your money, and you can be able to access your money, and you can be able to, of course, get to do transactions with the money that is in your account. The advantage of this is that this money can also be withdrawn. The Soko platform, through the Telkom Kenya, has connected all these T-kash wallets with over 40,000, like KCB agents and Telkom Kenya agents, from where you can withdraw your money if you would need to have your money in cash basis for any transaction you want to make within the confines of the Republic of Kenya. So now, I want you to understand something, that before you're able to access this money, there is something that this app is also trying to do. It is also trying to protect us, both biashara people and also our consumers, from what I would call conmanship. What is it all about? Why is that term appearing that way and appearing to be sort of like, there's some people who do money laundering. And for people who do money laundering, they'll try to hide their money through whichever mean possible. So the app is trying to protect us against that. So how is it doing so? For you to access this money, you need to do something referred to as KYC. Okay. Remember the title of our like the title of our session is Get Paid, the wallet balances, and the KYC. So for you to access your money, you must have done something very important referred to as KYC. What is the meaning of that? Like hiyo inamaanisha nini? KYC means know your customer. What is it all about? It is all about verifying that indeed you are a real person. What is the advantage of that? The advantage of that is that after doing your KYC, you can now transact freely. And why is this important? Remember, you just don't walk into a bank account. Na unasema nataka bank account without any documentation. They will need to have your ID, they will need to have your KRA pin, they would need to have a lot of information about you so that they're able to give you the bank account. So this platform is allowing us to own such an account, like such a bank account, but now anywhere without having to physically visit any of the Telecom Kenya branches or any of the agents I've mentioned. You just do it with your phone by completing your KYC. Like once you have completed your KYC, then you get an automatic account and it becomes yours and you start using it and you can access funds from that account. How do you do this KYC and what do you need? So for you to do your KYC, huwezi ifanyia kwa business side, unaifanyia kwa personal side. So you switch from the business to personal. Remember, the advantage of this is that the switching takes a very short time and you're able to switch. So once I am here now on my personal side, you can see the personal side looks similar to the business side. It has the icon that has a picture of mine. This picture appears after you have done your KYC. Then, of course, it's telling me, hello, Amos, your T-kash balance is 126 shillings. You can see this balance is the same balance that is on the business side. So these accounts are synchronized. So the moment you sell, these funds come to your personal side. Like hazikai kwa business side ati lazima utoe tena business side tulete personal side. No, zinakuwa like unaweza zionea your balance anywhere. Na more especially you access your money now using now the personal side. So then something else I would want you to know is that it has the spent today. How much have you spent today? Like, remember, nilisema somebody can pay you by scanning. So pia we unaweza kuwa umeendea stock na instead of ya kulipa na cash ama kulipa na M-Pesa, you decide to scan. So if the person you're buying from has the T-kash Soko app, so then you can scan. So ukiscan hiyo transaction yako itaapia kwa spent today, umetumia pesa ngapi. Maybe there's somebody who brings food to your store anakuletea food na akona T-kash. You can scan and pay them by scanning, and of course that would show you how much you've spent for the day. The rotary tickets are the same for this side and the other side. I've talked about them again. So it's a rotary that is being run. You win by the number of transactions you do. Then we have the option of bookings. You can see I have not booked anything. The bookings on this side would show you how many services you have booked. It helps you manage yourself. Like maybe you're doing your business, but you would want to do a shave. Maybe you own a shop, but you want to do a shave. So unaweza amua ubook for a shave. Then every time you come to the personal side, you will be able to see that I've booked for a shave at this time. Then you have the option of orders, then refer and of course down here you have home, shop, scan, wallet, and the transfer. So when I come to the wallet here, I want you to see how the wallet looks like. Of course, you can see that this wallet balance is not supposed to be. Let me just refresh it. T-kash balance supposed to be 126. You can refresh it. If you notice that your balance is not the correct one, you just refresh. How do you refresh? You just pull the screen down. When you pull the screen down, it just does the refreshing thing. So the balance now appears. I have no pay later activity yet. This means I've not bought something on credit from anyone, and I have one transaction that added 50 shillings, and this was Best Shoes Limited that paid me. And I can view this. You can see Best Shoes Limited added 50 shillings to me via the T-kash so-called, and this was a salary payment. So I sold a shoe for this shoe kind of a shop, and once I made the sale for them, they paid me, and they paid me via the T-kash. And that's why you can see that this is salary payment for a transaction that I made for them or on their behalf. So that is how you can be able to see that. Then remember, we still under the KYC. How do you do it? You'd have to tap the icon that has my picture. If you have not completed your KYC, your icon will not have your picture. So you just tap on that icon. Once you tap on it, then this screen appears. This is where your name appears. Of course, this is the personal profile it is telling me, and it is giving me an option of switching to the business profile. I don't have to switch to the business profile. Sina haja ya kurudi kwa biashara. I just want to show you how the KYC can be done. So you can see here, I have the code that has been given to me. This hash code is the bank account number, the 0773117045. It is the one that has my T-kash money. Then, of course, you can see I have the option of KYC, which is already completed. So when I tap on the KYC, you can see that my KYC has been accepted, and it's telling me, thank you for your submission. Your KYC identity verification is now complete and accepted. So what do you need to get to this stage penye mimi nilifika nikakuwa KYC yangu is accepted? You need just two things: your face and your ID. So you will have to scan your ID, both the front and the back. So you utascan tu, unaiscan tu, ina fit kwa a certain box wa inaapia hapo. So you scan the front side na unascan the back side. After that, utascan uso yako, like the face. So for this KYC to be completed, your face must match the face on the ID. What does that mean? Huwezi sema you have completed your KYC, yet your face is not matching the face that is in your ID. They both have to match for us to say that indeed you have completed your KYC. So once you have those two things, your face and your ID, you're good to go. You're good to open that bank account. That we are calling it bank account, but rather let us now call it a wallet. You're able to open a wallet for yourself. And this is where all your money goes after you've made sales online via the T-kash Soko platform and also via the M-Pesa payment method. So this is done. So because I've completed it, once you complete it, it will show you that this is completed. And when this is completed, of course, you now get access to the second option there, an option called the credit score. So you're able now to access a certain credit score. Of course, if I tap on this credit score, you'll see that there are different levels down here. I just want to swipe upwards. There are different credit levels. There is the new, there is the low, the fair, the good, the great, and the elite. As you transact more, you move from one credit level to the next one. Let us see my credit level now. It is still new. Why? I've been active just since February. Remember, the app is just a new release. It has not stayed in the market for even more than 6 months. So it is less than 6 months old, and that is why I am under the new. The more I transact, the more I use the app, I'm going to move from new to low, to fair, to good, to great, and finally to elite. Once I'm at the elite, I can be able to access credit, be it picking items from stores on pay later, be it now getting access to actually bank financing for my projects and for my business expansion. So that is the beauty of it. Um, so once you complete your KYC, you start now building your credit score. So the importance of completing your KYC is one, you start building your credit score. At the same time, you get access to the funds that you have in your T-kash wallet. What does this mean? You can be able to make a sale even without completing your KYC, but you will not be able to access that money without completing your KYC. And how will you access the money? Very good question. You go back to the personal profile. So under the personal profile, assuming I need cash and I'm like, I need cash, I need cash. So how will I get this money? I will come down here. I have the option of home, shop, scan, wallet, and transfer. So I'll tap on transfer. When you tap on transfer, you have two options. You have the option of send money. So this means you can send the money. So if you press on send the money, of course, you enter the amount that you want to send. And then, of course, you enter the send. So, for example, I can give it a trial, maybe 50, and then I need to press on next. And then the recipient number, um, yeah. So that is my recipient number. That is my phone number. So I can just choose it. Then when I press on next, of course, it tells me that this is the recipient is actually myself, Amos Madhu. The network is Safaricom, and the amount that I want to transact is 50, and the transaction fee is going to be 0. So I have the option of confirming and sending, but because I still want to use this money on T-kash, I'll just cancel this. So that is how you access your money. Like you can just move your money from M-Pesa, from the T-kash Soko platform to M-Pesa. That simple. You just need to be on the personal side. Remember, once you're on the personal side, then you come to transfer. Then you choose, do you want to send money? Do you want to withdraw? If I wanted to withdraw, I would just tap on the withdraw. Then definitely the amount I want to withdraw. Say I want to withdraw 50. Then I would press next. When I'm on next, then I have to enter the T-kash PIN code to proceed. So, for example, if I enter my T-kash PIN code and press on verify, then I'm told to confirm details, withdraw amount 50. I generate the code. But for now, I don't need to generate the code because I'm not even near an agent. So once you generate the code, that is the code you'll use to withdraw money from either a KCB agent or a Telcom Kenya agent. So you can withdraw your money from those two agents. So your money is safe, secure, and accessible. What do I mean? Pesa yako iko safe, iko secure, na unaweza i-access. Remember, there is no limitation. Like you can access your money anytime. Nikitaka kuituma usiku, nitaituma usiku. Nikitaka kutuma mchana, I'll send it during the day. There is no limitation. And you can withdraw from any agent. Like kama unahitaji cash and it's urgent, we have over 40,000 agents across the country. KCB agent, both KCB agent and the T-kash agent under the Telcom Kenya Limited. So you can be able to withdraw from them. Your money is very safe, very accessible, and again, very secure. But how do you ensure that your money is secure? I go back to the very onset. You must complete something that we refer to as KYC. What does KYC mean? Know your customer. For you to access your money, you need to ensure that you complete your KYC. The importance of doing this is the app is able to verify that you're a real person transacting real businesses. So then it means you're not engaging in any criminal activity and therefore you can access your money. Just like you need your ID to open a bank account, you also need your ID to open a T-kash Soko wallet. So yani hii pesa inaenda kwa wallet. Na advantage ya hii wallet ni naweza access do yangu anytime. Naweza jitumia hiyo pesa to any network, whether you're using any other platform, or naweza withdraw hiyo pesa nikiwa kwa personal side. Withdraw nitafanya aje? I'll make sure I'm on the personal side, nikuje pale chini niende kwa my bottom right hand side, the transfer option. So remember, we have exploited the two. You can send money or you can withdraw cash. And that is how safe, secure, seamless you can be able to access your money. So that sums up our training sessions today. We have learned a number of things, starting with the first session, which was on fixing the shop. We were able to learn that you can fix your shop by being on the business side, then going to the catalog, going to the inventory if you're dealing with products, and going to services if you're dealing with services. Na hapo uweze kufix duka yako ikae the real business you have, like kwa ground. Ndio customer akikuja anapata what you promised online is what you're offering. Then number 2, we went to how you can make your first sale. We saw that unaweza uza kupitia kwa inventory yako. So then once umeuza hii pesa unaireceive through 3 methods. One of the methods tulisema ni unaweza uza via cash, unaweza uza via the T-kash Soko, like now this money goes directly to your wallet, or you can sell to a customer who is having their money on phone via M-Pesa. So if they have their money on M-Pesa, then you can also be able to sell to them. Once you sell to them, these through the 2 methods, that is the T-kash Soko QR code and the M-Pesa method, your money comes to your T-kash balance. And your T-kash balance can be accessed by you. When you're on the personal side, you can see your T-kash balance. When you're on the business side, unaweza ona pia balance yako. Na hii balance yako ndio access. Lazima umalize something we refer to as KYC, know your customer. Once you have completed your KYC, you have completed your know your customer, you're free now. You can access this money that is in your T-kash wallet through 2 ways. You can send this money to your other mobile phone number, or you can withdraw it from either a T-kash agent or a KCB bank agent. And that is how we are making digital biashara and ensuring that we have money in both our accounts and in our pockets. And remember, don't forget this, that the more you transact with the app, the more you build your credit history. And this credit history can be used by you to access funds from banking institutions. So let us make sure that we record all our sales so that eventually we are able to access capital to expand our biasharas. See you tomorrow and our sessions tomorrow. But as I always say, I'm so open to responding to your questions. Keep them coming under the comment section below. I will be responding to them promptly as soon as I see them. Have a great day. Let us win together. Let us win under the T-kash Soko platform. Thank you. See you in the next one.